What's up, everybody? Hello. Joe! Jojo! How are you? I'm sitting outside enjoying this warm weather in California. We're at like 64 degrees right now, but it's supposed to be like 76. So I like to come out here early while it's still cool and catch them early sun rays. Um, okay. I'm great. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm grateful. Um, Trying to get in the habit of sharing my gratitude every morning, like a routine. I've been doing pretty good at it. So, yes, yes, I'm glad you're okay. I saw your puppy um, situation, and I'm sorry. I'm sending you lots of love. I am doing free readings, you guys. So if you can tap the screen and share the live, I'm doing free deceased loved one readings. No love readings in this live, just deceased loved ones. If you have somebody on the other side you'd like to connect to, I'm doing mini readings. Um, so tap the screen, share the live. Also, if you guys are interested, I am hosting a live on Facebook today at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My support group is called Evolving Souls. It's going to be based out of the group. So if you guys want to get added to the group, go over to Facebook, look for the group Evolving Souls. Request to be added. I'll get you added in before the live today if you do it in time. And I will be doing a demonstration of how to do an egg cleanse from Brujeria. Um, I've had a lot of clients and people and friends ask about how to do an egg cleanse. So I'm going to go through and just do a brief um, kind of like step by step of how I do my egg cleanse. So if you guys are interested in learning how to cleanse your energy and do that, come over to Facebook. Look for Evolving Souls, the support group. Small, it's like 218 people in it. And I will be doing a live at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on how to do an egg cleanse. Sharon wants to connect with her grandma. Sharon, this is your maternal grandmother. I feel like it's a maternal grandmother. I do feel like she died in older years, meaning she lived a pretty decent full life. It feels like she's older when she passed, so not died too soon necessarily, but she does feel like she had, for the most part, a full life. Okay, um, she feels very patient with the children. I feel like your grandmother was one. I don't want to say she was always patient, but I do want to say that with her grandchildren or her children or children in general, it feels like there's a very nurturing energy. Like we need to provide, we need to take care of the youth. Like there's something about the innocence of children that I just feel like she's very patient. Okay. Um, I don't know if the name Sharon makes Sharon. I don't know if that's your grandmother's name, your name, or if there's something with an SH, but I keep hearing like Sharon. Maybe it is sharing, like Sharon something, like you need to share. Maybe it's not a name, but that's something that I'm hearing. Um, One more thing with grandma. I feel like there's something with you and your grandmother connected with the weather, like your emotions are connected to weather and rain. The rain has a lot to do with your mood. And I feel like this comes from your grandmother. Like this is something that you probably have. And then she was like this. But there's very powerful energy from you guys and how you connect with the weather and specifically rain. Okay. So, with that, watch for rainbows for you specifically, like with water. If you're in the presence of like mist, like you're running the hose and you see a rainbow, or it's raining and you see a rainbow, or if there's some kind of, condensation, I don't know, and you see a rainbow, just know she's connecting with you through that, and that it has a lot to do with um, resonating with you guys being able to be connected to the weather and your emotions. Okay. I hope that resonates with you. Carol Peterson would like to connect with her mom. Lots of goosebumps with your mom from 30 years ago, Carol. Carol's mom 30 years ago. I feel like she's very happy. Like I feel like I see her laughing. I see a big smile. She feels like healthy for the most part in these younger years. Decline. Sorry, guys. I do feel like this is a youthful time for her, like a young mother back in the day when she was a younger mother. I just feel like there's a lot of energy, very vibrant, very happy. I see her with like a hat, and it feels like warmer weather. So I don't know if you guys traveled a lot or if you had like a summer home you went to, but it feels like this is summertime. It feels like we're with family. The kids are little. And I just feel like she was very excited to see you guys in these kind of like exploration, like being out and about and just with family. Like this is something that she really probably enjoyed. Hey, sister, how are you? It's been so long since I've been on here to do readings, so I came on to do some quick ones. But I do feel like those are times that she wants you to remember her. I do feel like maybe there was some illness or some kind of transition of some kind where it got very ugly or very hard or heavy to watch, or maybe this person that was so vibrant and young as a mother wasn't so much in her last years, and so she really wants to be remembered in this energy because this is who she was when she was at her best. Okay. um she leaves you dimes. I feel like there's dimes. So watch for mother leaving you dimes. And also she paves ways for you very spiritually. She paves ways for you specifically. Okay, so like this is like her way, her gift to you on the other side is that when you feel stuck in a situation, or you feel like, I don't know, like how am I going to get to the store? My car has no gas, or I don't have the money to buy the item I need. It's like a situation will open up and you get a check in the mail for $5, or somebody that owed you money suddenly hits you up and is like, here's the money. It's like she paves ways for you to be successful in life in little situations. So it's just kind of like simple things that happen in your life where you can feel hindered, like I don't know how to get past this. She'll make a way for you by opening a door. Okay, so make sure you recognize the dimes are from her, and specifically with paving a way for you and opening doors for you, watch for dimes in doorways. So like if you're coming home, or if you're stepping into a building, or you're going to work, or you're going to a school and you're walking through a doorway, watch for dimes around ish the inside or the outside of the doorway. Okay, because she's creating ways for you. Please tap the screen and share the live, guys. I'm doing free mini deceased loved one reads. If you guys are interested in, thanks, Cassandra. How are you? If you guys are interested in booking a reading, you can do that with the link in my bio. I think it'll take you to my Instagram. You can click the little Instagram icon and you can message me there to book a session. I do 1 hour sessions, you guys. And yeah, connecting is really my thing. So I can do energy reads and other kind of future love readings. Today, this live is just connecting to loved ones on the other side, but I do other stuff. So you guys, if you guys are interested in booking and you don't want to see if you can get a free one, go ahead and go to my Instagram and message me privately, and you can book a session with me. Okay. Hey, Jessie Lee, how are you? I haven't been live in forever, you guys. So please tap the screen, share the live. I am doing free readings this Sunday. If you guys are interested, also come over to Facebook at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be doing an egg cleanse and step-by-step on how to do an egg cleanse, how I do an egg cleanse, and clean my energy and my aura. Okay, so if you guys want to do that, come over to Facebook, 1 p.m. Get added to my group. It's Evolving Souls on Facebook. If you get that request for the friend ad before 1 p.m., I'll get you in there just in time for the live, okay? Thank you for subscribing, Tasha, to the YouTube, to my YouTube, girl. That is like my last social media platform that I use and play on, but thank you for following. There's stuff on there too. I try to use all platforms. Anyways, okay, I saw some people who wanted to connect with a husband. Let me see. Okay, I don't see the husband maybe. Oh, here, I would like Nella Robertson. I would like to connect with my husband. Okay, I would like to connect with my husband. Nella. Ooh, some goosebumps with him too. It's kind of emotional. I feel like there's a missing here. I feel like this person was very strong for you. Like this person provided for you. This person feels like a blue collar person. I don't know, like worked hard. I feel like you felt lost when he left. It was a lot of figuring out how to do things without him. Because I just feel like this person really took on a lot for you as is your relationship or as a family. And there's a missing, there's a longing, there's a connection of not feeling understood by anybody else, not feeling like, God, I'm getting very emotional with this one. It feels very, he's around you, he's very close, and he feels you. I want you to know that. One of the reasons, this is a really strong one. Literally, if I could show you the hairs on my legs, you guys, this guy, like, don't judge me. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see all those goosebumps from this guy? Lord help me. Okay, so he's really strong. Okay, and I'm sitting outside in warm weather, okay, so I shouldn't have goosebumps right now. But anyways, Lord. So he's very emotional too. So this feels very sudden. It feels like he does feel like he was gone too soon. It doesn't feel like he died old. It feels like he died before his time. I feel like he needs you to know that he's around because of the fact that you're longing so much and you're grieving and you're struggling with what to do or how to be or who's going to know me, who's going to secure me, like who's going to understand you. Like you feel like this is the person that knew everything about you and how could you ever. And you know, this person was a soulmate. I do feel like this person was a soulmate. Gone too soon, but this person taught you a lot and is teaching you a lot. And your grief about him being gone, you're learning a lot. Hey, intuitive, how are you, love? Mwah, I miss you so much. I feel like there's a lot that you're learning from the grief from this relationship, which is another indicator that it's like a soulmate because you're growing so profoundly from this, okay? Oh, girl, no wonder you're struggling without him. 16. Oh, yes, makes sense. It makes sense. These readings in this live are free. Yes, these readings are free if you get a chance to get picked, okay? Um, yeah, there's a strong connection. But he's around you, okay? So I'm going to tell you how to watch for him, and he feels you. And so there's an emotion shared. Even like I almost feel like when you walk in the home, you feel him. Like there's a sadness instantly. Now, maybe not so much for others coming into your home, but for you specifically, when you walk in your home, you feel this heaviness instantly of him because of that needing and longing, okay? Now, other people coming in, they don't feel that so much, but you do. And the dreaming, I saw you mention that there was some dreaming. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, intuitive. I love you so much. Yeah. The heaviness, I want you to know, is not a bad thing. A lot of people misinterpret the heaviness sometimes because that's just how our body reacts to energy that's around us. So when you have a deceased loved one that's there heavily around you, it can feel heavy sometimes. So I want you to know that it's not so much that it's a bad thing, more so is it's just that's what he feels like because there's a strong connection, okay? But do know that he's around you. Yes, he communicates in the dreams. He's in the home, like very strong. Do something in his memory. This is going to help connect you guys, okay? Because you were soulmates. Do something in his memory. Like I'm sure you have something like up in the house, maybe a picture or some ashes or something, but create a tradition that's unique for you two, for you two. Does that make sense? Create a tradition to remember him in his honor that is unique to you and him only. Okay, so take those ashes, create a little altar for him, and talk to him, engage with him. He will communicate through signs and synchronicities. I'm going to tell you some ways that he connects with you now. Okay. Okay, so something to do with him being like a hard worker or laborer. It's like, I don't know if he worked on cars or if he liked cars, but I feel like you'll hear the revving of engines very loudly on certain moments, on certain days when you miss him, when you feel him. So it's not like, okay, I'm sitting outside with friends and I hear a loud car drive by. That's random for you, okay? But if you're sitting outside and you're thinking of him and a big truck runs by and it's like, roar with the engine just for no reason, okay? He wants you to know he's with you in that moment that you're thinking of him. So pay attention to the traffic and the road when he's on your mind and on your heart, okay? I do feel like there's going to be occasions where you'll hear that revving of an engine when you're not thinking of him, but also watch where your heart is, okay? Because it's where you're in the moment that he's trying to get to you for a reason. He wants you to pay attention. He wants you to hear him. He wants you to seek him in those moments, okay? But it's not going to be necessarily random. You're in a thought or in a process or in a transition if he does do it randomly, okay? Keep mindful of that. Lastly, do you have a dog? Did you guys share a dog? Or do you have a dog now? Because I feel like there's a dog that sees him or reacts to him, and to be conscious of that too. There's a pet of some kind. So it could be a neighbor's dog. It could be your dog. It could be a family member's dog, but there's a dog that reacts to him. Okay. So watch for that as well, because those are ways that he connects and tries to let you know that he's around you. But I feel like you're just trying to find these signs and you don't know what to necessarily look for. Those are it. Okay, girl? Love and light to you. He was a strong one, girl. I felt him. Whew. Very emotional. You guys had a lot of bond, a lot of strong emotions there. Hi guys, thank you for coming in and watching. I'm doing some free deceased loved one reads on this live. I haven't been live in forever, so I was like, let me come out on this beautiful Sunday, catch some sun, and give you guys some free readings. Hey, Mama Bear. I see a lot of people in here that I know, so please forgive me. I like to say hi. You're very welcome. Um, if you guys are interested in booking a reading, you can click the little camera icon in my bio. It'll take you to my Instagram. Message me. When you message me on Instagram, I will get to you and we can book a 1 hour. That's what I do, is the hours. Thank you so much, Mama Bear. Thank you so much. Um, Otherwise, just make sure you're following. If you want to subscribe, I don't go live too often, but I'm trying to go live more. I'm trying to stay active here, guys. You're my first platform to grow me so large. So I try to go. So follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do to get those notifications of when I go live. I usually do the free lives. And I am doing at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time a step-by-step how-to on how to do an egg cleanse. So if you guys are interested in cleaning your energy, cleaning your aura, come to my Facebook page, come to Facebook in general, and look for Evolving Souls. It's my group. It's a small group with like 218 followers, and I'm going to be doing a live on how to do an egg cleanse, okay? So if you guys are interested in that, come check me out. Otherwise, let's move along and get some more readings. Thank you, Intuitive. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Beautiful, beautiful, evolving souls. I'm excited to be here. It's been so long. Candace would like to connect with her mother. Candace, can you please connect? Where's Candace? I swear I just seen Candace. I would like to connect with my mom. Thank you, FYP. Okay, I'm gonna connect with Candace's mom. I don't know who was that because I don't know where I got the name Candace from, but somebody's mother, Candace's mother. Okay. This person feels kind of stern, but very loving, but very like protective, and very like, we follow these rules for a reason, for safety, very protective. There's like rules in place for protection. This person is very probably been through a lot in their life. So as a mother, this person was very conscious of how to be. My Facebook is Michelle Sunshine, and the group is Evolving Souls. Okay, I don't know who Candace is, but this is Candace's mom. If that's, I don't know who that is. But anyways, Candace's mom feels like a dark-haired woman, like brown hair. She just feels stern. Like, I feel like she's very kind. I feel like she's very patient. I feel like she can look like she's not, though. Like, I feel like that resting bitch syndrome, right? Where you can see her and she looks like stressed or mean or in a bad mood. But in reality, she's quite the opposite. More so as I feel like she has this defense energy where she does, like, she's protective, and that would reflect a lot of maybe somebody didn't protect her at one time. So she's very conscious of how to protect her children. Hey, Soul Sister Medium, how are you? How are you? Molly for Garrett, who passed February 1st. Hey, love. Okay, so Candace, I don't know if this resonates with you. Um, I do feel like this person is with you, but watches from a distance. I don't feel like this person necessarily is like in the home. And this is not uncommon, but a lot of times they respect a certain boundary. They kind of like, oh, this is their home. I don't want to step into their home. So they kind of watch from the outside. Sometimes there's other energies in the home that conflict with that energy. So they keep their distance. But I do feel like she watches from a distance. Okay. I think it could be me. Okay, Candace, maybe it is. But I do feel like this person's around you and watches from like outside or from outer barriers, okay, from outer boundaries or whatever the case may be. Um, Hello to all the Candaces. Well, to Kate Candaces. Whoever this is resonating with, that's for you, okay? So she's around you. I would do a cleansing of your home just to rule out any negative energies that might be keeping her. I don't know if your home just has something inside of it, but she's on the outside. So something to do with the home that she's not coming inside. I don't necessarily feel like it's because of boundaries and respect to you. More so is there's something in the home that she doesn't want to conflict with. So you might have some low vibes in your house, maybe depression, stress, anxiety. If you're in this house, maybe you try to leave a lot because of that. But there's some energies in this house. I would sage. I would sage. Open your windows, your cabinets, your doors, and sage out anything that doesn't belong or isn't beneficial to your highest good. One more thing from Candace's mom. There's something with trinkets in a purse. It's like she's showing me a purse where you dig at the bottom and there's things at the bottom. So I don't know if she was notorious for having junk at the bottom of her purse, but I feel like you'll find things at the bottom of the purse that are given to you. So like when I see money that people drop on the ground for family, it's almost like you're going to find change in the bottom of your purse or trinkets that remind you of her or things, a card or something that reminds you of her in the bottom of your purse. Because I just feel like I'm seeing an older purse, which makes me feel like it might have been something from her back in the day, like when she was, like it's an old generation purse. So it just feels like an old purse from when she was younger. But I feel like she's showing me that she had a lot of stuff or junk. When we're moms and we have kids, we throw a lot in our purse. We have wrappers and candy and loose change. And so I just feel like watch for the bottom of your purse, like watch for things that you might grab that will remind you of her, because I feel like that's intentional. Okay. And that's for Cadence or Candace's mom, whoever that resonated with. Love and light to you. Hey, Monk, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you, girl. It's been so exciting to have this picture in the house. It's such a topic to discuss. Let me tell you, it's been amazing. Thank you again, Monk. I love you. Oh, thank you, Robin. All right, let's see. Let's connect with um, Carrie with sister, and I saw a flag next to Carrie's name. So if you're LGBT Carrie and you want to connect with your sister, this message is for you. Okay, so I do see a very young person. I feel like this person died too soon. Okay, so they didn't grow old and died. I feel like they died too soon. They feel taller. I don't know if they're taller or they wore things that made them feel taller, but I feel like there's a very long or large energy about this person. I feel like this person's very bold. I feel like this person was very almost like boisterous, like speak their mind, like not afraid to say what they feel, very defensive and protective, like maybe for you, perhaps. Okay. This person feels loyal. Like if you said this person was being mean to you at work, this girl would like go and be like, bitch, what are you doing? Like she would want to confront this person. Like I just feel she's very like forward like that. um I feel like this person feels a lot like you feel your energy compared to their energy was more meek. Okay. You feel meeker. Not that you are overall, and maybe since the passing, you've maybe come out of that. But in the times that you guys were connected in life, you seemed to be kind of like, she was more of the voice. Okay. It felt like she was more of the talker or the voice. And you tend to, not that you don't, but you tend to kind of let her lead in that energy. I think you've learned how to be that energy more now, which is why it kind of feels funny, because you are that, but you weren't always, maybe. Okay. And not super dramatically. Is that a hawk? Yes, it's a hawk, you guys. I was just talking about hawks being symbolic for me, and I just saw a hawk fly by. I love it. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit. Okay. So this person, it's sad, but this is an example of how you evolved to be a better person because of this person that left you behind, right? And so unfortunately, we lose people so close to us and so soon, and it saddens us, but ironically, I try to explain to people this is like a graduation and evolution. Like they have transcended out. They are no longer here on this ugly earth where we have to figure it out and struggle and stress and fight and evolve and maintain and balance. Okay, like it's a lot of work here, right? So this person graduated. They left the impact they were going to leave. They left the power that they were going to leave behind. They did what they were supposed to do, and you got it. You got it. And you get to grow and evolve with it now here so that you can leave it behind for the next, okay? Whatever that looks like in your journey. But that was a gift from her to you. So you speak, use your throat chakra, use your feelings and express. Don't ever let anybody step on you or make you feel less than. The energy that she was for you, you emanate for you, and that's her power with you. She walks with you when you do that, okay? So every time you speak up for yourself, every time you advocate for yourself, every time, that is her pushing you to be that voice, okay? Pushing you to be better and to be protective of your own energy. And that is self-love, and that is what we all need to do. But this is your guide helping you get to it. So this person guides you as well. This is an ascended master. This is like an ascended master, somebody who walked our earth, died, and now guides. So she guides you. Okay? Love and light to you, boo. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for all of it. I appreciate it so much. It's been a while since I've been on here. Make sure you follow if you guys want to get notifications of the lives, because I do try to do them all free. I don't charge lives, you guys. If you want to book a 1 hour with me, you can click the little camera icon in my bio. It'll take you to my Instagram where you can message me directly, and I will book sessions with you there. So please check that out if you guys are interested in waiting to see. Will my pain ever end, Victoria? Your pain, Victoria, will end when you decide it to end, ma'am. You have to make a conscious decision to be tired of the tired and move past the pain. The pain will go away. You have to choose it for yourself, Victoria. And I am doing only deceased loved one reads in this in this live, you guys. So if you are interested in like psychic readings, energy readings, past, present, future, or love readings, you can book a 1 hour session with me for those. This free live is just for connecting to the other side. If you have a loved one that has passed, here's where we're going to do that. Hey, Spooky, how are you, loves? Okay, you guys are moving fast. Dad for Jennifer Coombs. Jennifer Coombs wants to connect with dad. What a loving man. Instantly, I feel a very kind man. I don't know if he was balding, but I do feel like he had not a lot of hair. So I don't know if he's balding, had a ring around his head or some sort, but it feels like he's kind of on the taller side. Feels also like maybe a hard worker in his time. But man, is he so kind. Like this guy would stop and help chickens cross a road, like ducks cross a road or cats cross a road. Or if a dog is laying in the road, he's going to go and pick it up and take it to somewhere to get help. Or if someone's got a flat tire and they call him, or somebody needs a loan, like he's got everybody. Like he's got them. He's like always a giver. He was a giver. He's very spiritual, I feel like, as well. Like I feel like this person was very emotional, empathetic towards others. So there was a spiritual connection there, which you have and comes from his mother, his feminine side. Okay, so you have this empath in you as well from dad that comes from his divine feminine. Okay, does that make sense? So you are a very emotional person. You have a hard time separating what's yours and what's not yours. You take on a lot of feelings and emotions that aren't always yours. And that's something you're going to have to learn how to work through. You're going to have to learn how to protect your energy and also how to only connect to what's meant for you, what's for you, right? But he was that way. He was a giver. He was one of those people that like they're service workers. Like they want to give, they want to help, they want to do. And that's because of his empathy. That's because he felt deeply. He would cry at graduations. He would cry at weddings. He would cry at births, which I need to say I've got a lot of goosebumps right now. Somebody either had a baby or got married recently. He was there. He wants you to know that. So I don't know if that's you or a relative of somebody either had a baby or got married or both. But I'm literally, as I said that, my body flared up. Like he wants you to know he was there. Okay. So whether there was a wedding or a birth or both, he was there. Now, how he comes to you, how he shows himself is orbs. There's going to be orbs in pictures, orbs of light, flickers of light, glimpses out of the corner of your eyes, what look like maybe a reflection of glass or mirror type, reflection from the sun. Look for dream catchers and sun catchers. Those things are signs from him that he's around you and that he's with you. Okay. Love and light to you. Okay, Sandy wants to connect with her son. Sandy, do you have a dark-haired son? Your son was a darker-haired boy, young man, died too soon. But I do feel like he was, hey, I don't like to do ages because people can look all ages and I could be so off because he looks like one age, but he could have looked younger or older, okay? But I do feel like young adult-ish, okay? So I want to say like 20s to 30s, maybe somewhere in there, okay? Sandy's son, and I do feel like he was perhaps darker haired, of perhaps a little darker haired. Um, Very energetic, very inquisitive. I feel like this person was very like self-taught, like he would self-teach himself things, like he would work on things, figure things out, very asked a lot of questions, but liked self. Like I feel like he appreciated being alone. I'm not going to say he doesn't have friends or socialize, but it just feels like he was a very what's the word I'm looking for, inverted kind of person, if that makes sense. Introvert a little bit, okay. um he thought outside of the box also. I feel like because he was so inquisitive and asked questions or figured things out, he could think outside of the box. Whether he talked about all of that with you or family or not, he was a deeper thinker is the point, okay. I do feel like this was tragic. I feel like gone too soon and tragic. Like it was sudden, like it was not supposed to, like, oh my God, this was not an illness that I feel like transpired over time, more so as some kind of horrible thing, tragedy that happened. Okay. So there's a location that's memorialized. So I don't know if this is like his grave or if there's a place that he died at, but I feel like there's a memorialized location. I feel like I keep seeing him sitting down or bending down, like in a picture, like he's lowering himself for the picture. Like I kind of want to say like a prison picture, but I don't want to say he's in prison. But you know how they kneel down in their pictures? I kind of feel like I see him kneeling down, but he feels like he's wearing like a white t-shirt. He's very happy in the picture. Like it almost, and again, I don't know if this is a picture, a memory. And it's not that he's in prison. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like how they pose. Okay. That's what I'm looking at, is he's kind of posing similar to that in this picture or this image or the way that he's showing himself. He's low to the ground and he's got on a white t-shirt. He looks very excited and happy. So I feel like there's a good energy with him. Like he wasn't heavy or down a lot necessarily. It just feels like he was into what he was into. You know what I'm saying? But he's very excited in this way that he's showing himself to me. Um, he lusted for life. I do feel that he lusted for life. He feels your heaviness and you've come to a silence with your pain. I feel like you've come to a silence with your pain, like you've shut down. You're not who you used to be. Um, he doesn't want that for you. He wants you to step out of that. Even though he's gone and it's so very hard and you miss him, he's with you. Uh, Excuse me. I feel like a bug just kind of bit me right here. Okay. Um, there's this energy of pushing you out of that. He doesn't like you being in this energy where you've shut down. Yeah, but he wants you to get back to who you were. He wants you to live vicariously. Like he wants to live through you vicariously. See, a lot of times when people pass, our loved ones pass, we tend to do this, right? Shut down and be like, there's no purpose in living. This person's not here with me. But we don't realize that they are still here and they want to see us live this life. They want to see us experience this life. And what he wants for you is to go out and do all the things that you would have done if he was here, and know that he's with you. And when you start to do it, because he's challenging you, see, he's kind of being like funny right now, like, Mom, I'm going to challenge you. I dare you, Mom. Okay, so he might have been that kind of character with you, but he's like, I dare you, Mom. I'm telling you to, Mom. You need to go out and travel. You need to go out and try new things. You need to get you a new outfit. He's throwing in a wardrobe even. He's like, maybe even a whole wardrobe. But you need to go out there and live your life and let him watch you. Let him smile and gleam and shine at the excitement that you feel, because he's going to feel that. You know what I'm saying? And he wants that for you. Right now, he's feeling your pain. If you were the one and it was reversed roles, you wouldn't want your son to feel that way. You would want the same for him. So you have to think that with all the love that he has for you, Mom, he doesn't want to see you like this. I'm getting emotional. He doesn't want you like this. No, that's not the mom he remembers. So you need to go, girl. You need to push yourself, and he's going to show you. He's going to show you when you travel, when you go buy that new outfit, when you go get that new wardrobe. He's going to show you signs that he's with you and he's excited. I literally see you at the store buying an outfit, and some little girl just starts clapping and says, yes, get that outfit. Okay. And I feel like that's him inspiring this young child to encourage you to buy. Okay. I feel like you will have responses from strangers. Okay, that will let you know he's with you. Either they'll say things that he would have said, they'll have expressions that he would have had, or they'll acknowledge things that he would have acknowledged. The point is, you're going to know. You and him will know. Get out, girl. Go live your life. Your son is with you, holding you by the hand, and he is trying to get you to go out there. Okay? So please do. He does not want to see you suffering. That is not what it is. That's not what it's supposed to be. Live your life for him. Make it your sole purpose to be the life that he's lost. Okay? Love and light to you, boo. Let me take a quick pause, you guys. Do some breathing, drink some of this water I have, kind of just reset myself, all right? Thank you, Jenna. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I see you. If you guys are interested in booking a 1-hour session, just click on that little camera icon, go over to my Instagram, and you can message me directly and we can get you on calendar. All right, deep breath. All right, adopted mom for Frankie. Frankie would like to talk to her adopted mom. Okay, so this feels like I see a watch on her hand, so I do feel like she might have wore a watch in her time, like she was busy. She had to watch the time. It didn't necessarily, maybe she didn't have to watch the time. Let me correct myself, but maybe she was busy, okay? Because I just feel like the watch is significant to being on a schedule, to having things to do, and to being busy, okay? Also, very proactive with things. Okay, your stepmom was very proactive. I feel like this person was very involved, maybe involved to a fault, sometimes too involved. I do feel like she could have had a temper, but I feel like very loyal, loving, and maybe not so much apologetic energy, but like, I'm going to make up for it by doing something kind or nice, because maybe I shouldn't have blurted the way that I did, or maybe I shouldn't have got as upset as I did. But I do feel that she had a little bit of a temper, okay? I see her super busy. I feel like there's a lot of love that you needed but didn't get. Now, I do feel that you felt love from this person, but I feel like this person should have shown you more, because this busy thing, this busy and this very inner, like really proactive, like very involved, it was almost like for her a survival technique to stay busy, because as soon as she sat stagnant, I think a lot of stuff came up for her that she didn't want to deal with. So but in that, and we can do that still, right? We as mothers can tend to do that still, is that in that, um, there was a lacking for you that I feel like you need to know. Like, this person wants you to know that they wanted and could have and should have loved you more, been more proactive with you. Um, I feel like there was health issues with her. You do. Okay. There feels like there's some kind of progression with her health. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how she died, but it feels like there was some progression, like something got worse. Um, and you carry guilt, but you shouldn't carry guilt, sweetie. Everybody is going to leave when it's their time. It's intentional. We leave when God says it's our time, and you shouldn't carry any guilt for that. Um, when the clock strikes three, that's interesting. She says when the clock strikes three. When the clock strikes three, I hear, me personally, I hear like a grandfather clock that goes off, like dong, dong, dong on the hour, right? But for you, it's something's going to happen at three. If you're new just coming in, I'll explain how the live works, okay? But let me finish the reading, please. So, when the clock strikes three, so let's say it like this. Maybe you're not going to hear that the clock strikes three necessarily, but what it is you're going to catch 3 o'clock on the clock, okay? You're going to catch the time 3 o'clock. And when you catch the time 3 o'clock on your watch, that's her letting you know she's with you. Be mindful of your thoughts and your emotions during the time that you do catch 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock on the dot on your clock, okay? When you catch the time, know that she's with you. That's intentional. She wanted you to. If it's your lucky number, great. Then there's a reason for that, right? But don't carry any burden. This person is with you. This person has love for you. This person wanted to love you more, wanted to love you harder, okay? So just know that when the clock strikes three and you catch it, okay, she's with you. That's a form of communication. Also, there's something with a tapping, a tapping, a tapping. I heard it 3 times. There's a tapping on the window. I don't know if it's your bedroom or a living room, but it feels like a front side window. I don't know, like a front side window, and there's a tapping. So pay attention to the tapping. Also, the synchronization of tapping and 3 o'clock. Pay attention to that. Okay, this is the way that your stepmother will come through to show you that she's with you. To know that you're loved. Don't ever feel guilty. Okay, because as I said, this person had some stuff, but you were very much loved, and this person wanted to love you hard. Okay. All right, so this particular live, yes, is a free live for connecting with the other side only. If you guys are interested in booking any sessions, whether it's just a psychic reading, energy read, past, present, future, or you want to, there's that hawk landed on that fence right across from me, you guys. It's literally on the fence looking my way. That's crazy. Um, Hello there. What a blessing. See, you guys got to be grateful and catch all the little things. It literally flew by me, and I swear to God, and let me see if I can change this camera around so you can see this. Let's see, you guys, if you could see. Do you see him over there perched on that fence back there? Can you see him? Right there, kind of. Can you guys see him? I don't know if you guys can see him. Ooh, Brooke, that's your husband then, baby. Hey, Brooke, by the way. Anyway, super cool. I love that. He's just looking at me on that fence. Oh, no, he flew away. Oh, he did fly away. Aw. Okay. He flew away. He said, nope, don't look at me. But literally super beautiful. Yes, girl, that's your husband. Okay. I know because I acknowledged him. All right. Yes, I always see hawks as a sign from my ancestors. Super crazy. I love it. When I first went through my awakening, I saw a hawk come on the fence super close and almost I could touch him. And I literally had talked to my mentor about it. That hawk is still over there playing in the bushes. It's like he's looking for lunch. He must be trying to get like a little field mouse or something. He's over there playing in the bushes. So I did set up a filter that puts butterflies on the screen when I put my hands up. I thought butterflies would be a good symbol from some loved ones because butterflies are symbolic from loved ones at times. So I thought it'd be fun to do the butterflies. So if that resonates with you and your loved one, then know that they're with you today. Okay, Don Michelle, Jacob. Don Michelle wants to connect to Jacob. Oh, Jacob, Jacob. He feels young. Jacob feels young. Yes, I do read pets, but I don't. Okay, Jacob. I was looking for Jacob's mom. He was 13. Yes, he feels so young. Okay, 13, baby boy. Oh, Jacob. All right. Jacob's very proud of you. So I don't know what you've accomplished lately, but there's a lot of proud of you. You've done a lot since his passing, and so he wants you to know that he's very proud of you. Um, he angelically watches over your house and you. There's a very innocent light around him. Oh, he wrote a book about, oh my gosh. Wait, is that for Jacob's mom wrote a book about him? Jacob's mom did? What? Okay. So he died with his death. It feels like there was an injustice because there's a very bright light around him, like an angelic light around him. And a lot of times when I see this angelic kind of light around a person that's crossed over, it's because there was an innocent life taken, meaning that there was an injustice. Okay. So he has a very angelic light around him and he's like an angel. Okay. And so he watches over you and he is a guide for you. Okay. So he stays close to you and protects you. And oh my gosh, like it's crazy that you wrote this book because he's very proud of you because one, it was very healing. And you didn't start the journey writing about it for the sake of healing you necessarily. I feel like you started the journey to tell the story, but it healed you. And he's proud of you for that because it gave you something that you needed that you didn't know you needed, if that makes sense. Okay. He says, that's my mom. That's my mom. She's cool. And I feel like, I don't know if he was in sports or very active because I feel like he's very involved. Like, I feel that he's very busy when he was here, like involved, right? So whether he was in sports or maybe he was in clubs or maybe he was just busy in school or maybe he worked, I don't know. But he feels like very busy, but it kept him out of trouble because he feels like a very wholesome, good kid. I heard wrong place, wrong time type of energy, meaning I don't know what happened, but something happened where it wasn't supposed to happen. Something about the place and the time of where it happened. Maybe there is a time and place that is wrong, but time and place is being mentioned over and over again. Okay. So he comes to you in like what I feel like is warmth, like a hug. So I feel like you might be cold, but all of a sudden you feel like a warmth. Okay. He comes to you with warmth. Okay. Um, I feel that you feel things like you feel brightness. Now remember, he is angelic. Okay. He is a bright light, a high energy, and he shines bright. So you will see bright. Like you might look out the window and be like, why is it so freaking bright outside today? Okay. That's how he's going to make things look to you. So know that when you look at something and it just seems very lit up and bright, he's with you, he's around you, and he's connecting to you. Okay. Like you might even be sitting in your room with a candle on and it's so dark at night and one candle's on, but the whole room feels illuminated. Okay. Things like that. Pay attention to him, his presence, anything light. Maybe you're about to walk into the store and the storefront glass window just blinds you because the sun reflects it off. Crazy. Things like that are going to be him trying to connect with you, him letting you know he's with you. He shines bright around you, around your home. Okay. People are going to walk into your home and it's going to feel bright. Okay. Even if your windows are closed, it's like everything feels bright. Okay. And there's something about a ball. So I don't know if it's like a softball. It feels like a white, smaller ball. So it's not like a basketball. It's not a football. It feels like a softball or a baseball. I don't know if that was like his favorite sport or if that makes sense to you. But I feel like, okay, I feel like if you see a ball, if you see a softball randomly, or, girl, I gotta show you something. I gotta walk to my front yard to show you. I'm gonna take you somewhere. Let me set this umbrella down because ironically, this message is going to be continued to this thing I'm going to show you. Okay, because I live probably hundreds and thousands of miles from you, and we've never met until this very exact moment where we are doing readings. And I personally don't play sports, none of my kids do, and we don't even do any sports. I'm not a soccer mom, okay? Ironically, no idea how it got here. Okay, but this is like what I'm talking about. Okay, you're gonna see things like this where you're like, what the hell? Where did that come from? Nobody plays softball at my house. Okay, and I'm literally seeing this softball in my house. Okay, and so this is what I'm talking about. You're gonna see this shit and be like, okay, baby, I see you. Okay, he's with you. So love and light to you, boo. That timing was just right for you. Because I don't know where that ball came from. I'm dead ass. I don't know where that ball came from. It might have a story from one of my kids. Maybe somebody threw it in my yard because we have a park nearby where they do softball games. I don't know where the ball came from. But right when I thought of that message for you, right when it came into my mind, he said, go show her the ball in the yard. I said, okay, I got you. Let's go do that. We're going on a field trip to the front yard. All right, guys. So I am going to go get ready because I do have this thing on live, Facebook Live that I'm doing. So this was going to be my last reading. If you guys are interested, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing a live on my Facebook group called Evolving Souls on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook, look up the group Evolving Souls. Ask to be added. I'll add you guys if it's as long as it's in time for the 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm doing a step-by-step on how to do an egg cleanse. So if you guys are interested on cleansing your energy, your aura, come on by, check it out, and learn how to do an egg cleanse on yourself. Okay. Also, if you guys are interested in booking 1-hour sessions, because I go by the hour, you can message me through Instagram. The little icon is in my bio, the photograph icon, photo camera, whatever. Go to Instagram, message me, and I will message you back, and we could set up an hour session. We can do video chats. If you're local, you can come, or I can go to you, whatever the case may be. Yeah, guys, it's been fun. Thank you for allowing me to read your loved ones. It's been so long since I've been live, and I do work at my local high school Monday through Friday, so I have a really busy schedule, but this is still my passion. This is still what I'm meant to do, you guys. So I am really trying to stay active on here and other platforms. Message me, connect with me, lead with love, you guys. Do everything with good intentions, and have a great day.